Next is market control policy to compensate for the reduced salary for the soldiers and the heavy taxes imposed on the peasant. Price control was introduced. So he was the first empire who introduced the price control during his territory. Alauddin set up 3 markets in Delhi. So he had set up 3 markets in Delhi, one for food grains. So one market is for food grains. The second for and the second market is for the clothes and for expensive items such as sugar, dry fruits. Okay, so the first market is for food grains, second market is for the cloth and expensive items such as sugar and dry fruits. Dry fruits in the sense means cashew, almonds, pistachio, walnut, and so on. And the third market is for horses, slave, and cattle. So he had divided the market in Delhi in 3 parts. Each market was under the control of an officer called the Shahana. So every 3 markets was looked after by the 3 different officers, and they were known as Shahana. The price of all the commodities were fixed and price of essential items were kept low. So the price of all the goods were fixed and the price of essential items, that means oil, dal, rice, and so on, were kept low so that the normal people can buy it. Market officers were appointed to keep a strict watch on the prices, the weight used, and the activities of the traders. So different types of market officers were appointed by Alauddin Khilji, who will look after the prices of the commodity, even the weight which they are using, and the activities of the traders, what they are buying, how much they are buying, and so on. Anyone caught hoarding goods or cheating customers in price or weight were severely punished. So if any worker or if any owner who is cheating the customer, that means if they are giving any goods in a large amount of money, they would be severely punished. If a merchant sold a commodity that weighed less than its state's weight, an amount of flesh equivalent of the deficiency in weight was cut off from his body. So this was the punishment which was given to the merchant or the traders. State warehouses were set up and stocked with food grains. So there was a warehouses or godown where they used to stock different types of food grains which were released whenever there was a famine or shortage. So these food grains were kept in a warehouses or a godown. Why? Because if there is any shortage or famine, that means shortage of food, they can use these food grains during that time. And as you can see in this picture, this whole green portion is the extent of the empire during the Alauddin Khilji's reign. Okay, so and the black dots are the towns. Okay, and the arrows in this picture shows expedition undertaken by Malik Kafur. That means these are the places where Malik Kafur, one of the officer of the Alauddin reigns, had captured. Okay, and the dotted one, that means this area is the present international boundary of India and Pakistan. So this green portion is the area or a territory which Alauddin had captured. So go through this picture.